The book, The Weapon in His Hand, was first produced by Kelly and I as a life story of what we have done over probably 40 years of ministry. Resulting out of that has come this book, The Apostolic Evangelist. And this book is primarily to equip the evangelist, the fivefold gift evangelist, to begin to function in what his call is. And as we read through the book, there are a number of chapters which cover different subjects. And simply to help you understand what this book is about, I just want to highlight some of these chapters. The first one is, what is the ministry of an evangelist and how does he become an evangelist? The other chapter is city evangelism. How would you start a crusade or an outreach into a local city? Because evangelists are to take on cities and communities and change them. The other one is, how do I start doing evangelism out of a local church that you're based out of? How do you start planning, getting the equipment? What kind of equipment? How to interact with the place that you're going to? How do you start up a crusade? How do you assess and find an open field to do such a thing? And who do you link with in the local town that you're having a crusade with? A lot of practical things there for you to read. The other one is, why would we ever have open air meetings? Or why would we ever go to a big hall and conduct a evangelistic event in that town or that region? Another chapter would be on the advice in open air meetings. If you're standing on the platform and you are preaching, how would you engage with a crowd of people that are unchurched and are unknowing any way of how to behave in a local church, because they do have their understanding as they have been filtered through to them by certain religious churches that they'll never want to go to. But if you're doing open air, it's like open season, but stuff happens there. And so this book is centered around trying to equip the saint, or trying to equip a person into evangelism. Yes, there is one-on-one. There's a lot out there for that. But this is the thing that Kelly and I have done over 40 years, is open-air power evangelism. How do we get there? How do we plan that? And so this is a book on that. Why apostolic evangelism? Well, we know a lot about evangelists, but the apostolic evangelist is what we have lived. We are part of an apostolic team that travels, then we travel around the world translocally to different churches. And being based in a local church, Cornerstone Church here in Bedford View, Johannesburg, we are translocal. We go out of that church and we go to other churches to equip them, to awaken them to revival, and so that they may go and spread the gospel. So it is a twofold function. And what we want to release in this apostolic evangelism is working with teams, for teams, and establishing teams out in the communities, planting churches, winning souls, seeing the sick healed, demons cast out, the dead raised, and all the signs and wonders in the book of Acts. And so it is a supernatural ministry, equipping the fivefold ministry, and that is releasing, hopefully through the help of this book, would be great for you to use. How would you use it? As seminars in a local church, a conference, home cells, a group of people in leadership that are studying and learning about the evangelist. And so it has many applications as you would like to have. Hence the recordings as well as the book. I hope you really enjoy it.